What's up, you guys? My name is Meg Greenlee. They call me Rogue on the Appalachian Trail. I am here in Irwin, Tennessee, and I wanted to film a quick video today on what is a trail hostel. So there's lots of folks more and more every day looking up information about the Appalachian Trail, and as you should know, if you're going to hike it, any part, any section through hike it, or long distance or short distance, you are probably going to encounter a trail hostel. They are in most of the major trail towns, and you can often or sometimes find trail hostels or havens along the way, just kind of nestled in the woods. And what that is basically just a place for hikers to stay, like a Airbnb sort of style structure usually. And there are often bunk houses in the hostels, havens, call it what you want. I think the word haven sounds a little bit more approachable to people. Or if you're telling your friends that you're going to hike the trail and you don't want to freak them out and tell them you're staying in a hostel, call it a trail haven. And they're also not scary at all. They just hostels in general get a bad rap from that movie Hostel that was made some years ago, where chicks were getting murdered, but that's not true. Most all of the trail hostels and havens are extraordinarily safe. That's 99.9%. That just leaves room for, something cray-cray. But that's neither here nor there. It's basically just a place too where hikers can gather together. We call bunches of the hostels end up being called vortexes because you get stuck there for 2 or 3 days, either doing a zero or slack packing, something of the sorts. And quickly, a slack pack, if you slack pack out of a hostel, that basically means that the hostel is going to carry or hang on to like the majority of your stuff while you hike, and then they'll pick you up at a trailhead and bring you back to the hostel that day to stay again that night at the establishment. So many of the hostels have resupplies. Some of them are starting to have outfitters now. So I know for a fact that what a lot of hostel owners are realizing is that the more stuff you can have right there at the hostel available for the hikers, then the more stuff they're going to get right there. And it is nice to know that you have a one-stop shop. It's always good to go into town too. It's fun to do a resupply. And most hostels do have shuttle services to and from town. At least they're not gonna it's like, a hostel isn't gonna necessarily just come and let you stay and then not expect that they're gonna need to get you to town to get you food or something like that. So if you've never been to one before, just even Google your favorite trail town and look up and see what might be there and go stay. They're not, during the big northbound season, many of the hostels and havens, they're going to be exclusive for the through hikers, and usually they're open to section hikers too, but that's just because there's so many hikers on the trail. And but like with everything that's been going on right now, in the world, 2020, things have settled down a little bit. So if you're interested in what a hostel or a haven is, then I would recommend just going and checking one out. And while you're there, you might as well hike. So that's all I got for now. I'm here getting ready to run some shuttles for the river. So cheers, talk to you soon.